Today's episode of the Quinn Spinn is brought to you from The Russell, a historic East Nashville church transformed into a one-of-a-kind boutique hotel. The Russell's mission is to give back to the Nashville community through their Rooms for Rooms program by donating a portion of each stay to local nonprofits who are helping those experiencing homelessness. And of course, we're coming out of winter, but it was a cold one out there, and it's important this time of year, any time of year, to help those in need. So good on the Russell for stepping up for the community. Visit russellnashville.com to book your experience today. And by the way, this place is gorgeous. It's got this cool retro feel, and it's got this amazing podcast studio. So you can come in whenever you're in town, record a couple episodes, and go on your merry way and explore the city. russellnashville.com to learn more. Hey now, and welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one and all, to a brand new edition of the Quinn Spinn. I'm your host, Quinn. At least that's how I'm known here on the program. And at this point, really nowhere else. And I'm back here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and more for another rousing and riveting installment of the official podcast of Underground Music Collective. You heard Revel 9's All I've Become at the top of the show. And that's been our opening theme song here at the Quinn Spinn since the great year of 2014. And it will be until the very end of days. And I won't be lonely here for long. We're going to transfer over to the Zoom machine, actually, where I was joined a few weeks ago by our OG fam, of course, Scotty Rock and GD, joining me for our first OG fam episode of the year. And this one goes places, man. We cover just about every holiday, even though it's the Valentine's Day episode that happened a month late, and it's right before St. Patrick's Day. We talk about Halloween and a lot of other things too. The stupid news is definitely off the rails. I mean, honestly, this whole episode's off the rails. I'm not going to lie to you. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hopefully we don't get kicked off of YouTube for this one. And you're going to learn a lot about me too. Check it out. We are off and running here in the new year at the Quinn Spinn, but it was about time that we caught up. I almost said catched up. Caught up with these two gentlemen here. Of course, we have to my left, your right, or to my right, your left, Mr. Scotty Rock. And then down there on your screen underneath is Mr. JD, whose name I'm going to rename so it fits.
You doxed me. I'm cooked.
Now everyone knows what JD stands for. So, you know, if they were paying attention.
Stands for Just
Dance.
I was going to say something a lot darker and a lot worse for my mental health.
Just desserts.
There you go. Yeah.
Happy medium. Happy medium.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how we doing, guys? It's the first one of the new year for the three of us. So you know what? JD, why don't you go first and give us the update since it's been a few months since we've seen you here.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. So actually, funny story, because this is around Valentine's Day. I just thought about this. I went to this new restaurant with my parents in the town that they grew up in. We'd never been to it before. And it's run by the local college, like their culinary school. I'm like, this place is like a fine dining restaurant. And I'm like, oh, wow, this place is nice. This is a place I could potentially, take a date out to. Well, it is, the building's been publicly condemned as of today. And there is a very real possibility that the bar right next door to it, which has been a mainstay in the town for like 50 plus years, might have to be demolished. So,
for what reason?
The wall is just like decayed, almost beyond repair. So,
wow.
I wasn't getting any dates to begin with, but now I've got to find a new spot to take them. So I'm doing great.
That's a good
also,
story.
real quick. Do y'all want some ASMR? I'm going to open up this can of pop.
Ooh,
it's 8 p.m. So I have to drink 0 caffeine, Coke, 0 sugar. But here you go. You ready? You ready for this?
Yep. Do the tap test.
Yeah. I turned it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Ooh.
That was a great use of a minute.
That was fantastic. Yeah, we just full disclosure, we had absolutely no plan coming into the show today. So thus.
Also, I realized after I just did that bit, that's probably the reason I don't have any dates.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm the one who like moaned like Cookie Monster into the microphone after you did.
Yeah,
So.
but you gotta tell us about your Valentine's Day fit.
Oh, the fit. Yeah. Well, we'll do that. We'll get to that. But first,
okay, that's a future segment. Sorry, I am kicking.
Well, I want to check in with Mr. Rock. Here.
Yes.
We'll get to me. They hear from me all the time.
I am checking in my dungeon, as Quinn so nicely pointed out.
Yeah. The first thing I said, and I feel bad about it now. We'll explain why. The first thing I said to Scotty
oh no.
was what I saw him on camera tonight was, what kind of dungeon are you coming from? Like
this is my man cave.
Honestly, it's the most brightly lit dungeon I've ever seen.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to keep things bright and happy in my dungeon.
But then here's my query, and yes, I said query. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that disqualify it from being a dungeon if it's brightly lit?
Well, that's why I call it a cave.
A
man cave. I'm finally a real man.
Okay, man cave. Okay.
I'm actually quite proud of it. I know you can't really see much. The only things you could see are the creepiness, around surrounding me right now, like the funzo here. You can see the eye. But no, I finally finished my man cave. I've been working on it since we moved in, which is like almost 2 years ago. And it's a cool setup. I got my TV, I got my PlayStation down here, I got a little bar. This little area is a huge light up display case, which I have a wrestling shelf, I have my little Jim Henson shelf, I got like my autograph shelf on the top, so all my autographs and memorabilia are here. Yeah. So I'm proud of it. If you see it in person, it does look a lot less creepy than it does on camera right now.
It looks great.
Thank you.
I will say the creepiness is only enhanced by the Miss Piggy head you have on the Jim Henson shelf. Just saying.
I mean, listen, if you really want, I could take her out.
The restaurant closed. You can't you can't take her there.
I mean, I could take her out.
I mean, we're talking about it, and I feel like the people need a visual.
All right.
So.
You know what? Why don't you talk about your Valentine's Day fit while I
Oh man,
pokes her out of the cabinet.
So the reason we're still talking about Valentine's Day on an episode that premieres on March 9th is because we're recording this the day after Valentine's Day. And yeah, man. So as I know I've mentioned at this point a few times on the show, I spend a lot of my weekends when I'm in Nashville singing karaoke at Low Bar, of course, right underneath the Basement East, good friends of the show. And like I'm a regular. Like now people are starting to like recognize me and stuff, and it's kind of weird, but weird in a good way. Like weird in a I've never been known for singing before, and it's kind of fun. So last night was Valentine's Day as of recording.
Oh my
three
God.
songs I did. Wait. Do it again. Okay. Now never do it again.
I found my Miss Piggy voice.
There you go. There it is. All right, continue, Quinn. Sorry.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Hold on. Real quick. Put the Miss Piggy.
Oh, this is going to be the last episode. Series finale.
What?
Well, listen, I thought after L's word of the week last time it was going to be the last episode.
L's an appropriate word, which was too hot for the episode.
Oh, I missed it.
You did. Oh, I don't even remember what it was, but it was something.
2025 in review. I had to get creative. I was like, I can't do this, and we're gonna get kicked off of YouTube.
They put anything on YouTube these days.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think that's true. I don't actually think that's true.
Yeah, I mean, look at us looking like a bunch of Manosphere bros, But anyway, we're not Manosphere bros. We're enlightened gentlemen. But yeah, so let's see. The three songs I did. I'll Make Love to You by Boyz II Men, which I didn't nail the way I know I can nail it, and I was.
You started at a 10.
I started.
Well, that's kind of hard to do without harmonies, no? Or are the harmonies
No.
in the track?
Oh, it's in the track. It's in the
Oh, okay.
track.
Okay.
But like maybe I just wasn't warmed up yet. I just like there was the bridge I didn't quite hit, and I was so mad at myself. I had to get real nasally. But then I made up for it with Bed of Roses by Bon Jovi, which I absolutely just in a good way annihilated. Like note for note. Like even the scream at the end, like I don't know where that came from, but I got it. And I'm very critical. So if I miss, like I'm kicking myself like I did with Boyz II Men until I sang that song. And then we close it out with Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. And I was just like, hey, there are a couple extra mics up here. And I just had two gals who happen to be very good singers up behind me, coming up and singing alongside. And that got the whole place going. And I'm like, let's end on that.
It was almost like they were your mirrors,
yeah,
staring
my
back at you.
staring back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can throw me out.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, the Miss Piggy head still has me shook. I don't really. And after that, like, anything's a lesser offense. But anyway, the fit though, my fit was on point. I went
Yes.
pink shirt with a silver and black tie, the black pants, the black shoes. Man, that fit was a statement. It was a statement. It went off.
Well, we got to post that on
Cooked.
socials. We
I
got to post that.
cooked with that fit. I cooked with that fit, as the kids say.
Hooked.
Cooked.
I've been. Well, actually, I've been using the other meaning of cooked, meaning like I'm cooked.
Yeah,
My date spot is cooked.
it is. It is.
I mean, I just say I cooked dinner last night. You know what I made for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
For my bride? I made 2 lobsters.
Damn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I throw them in the pot of water and everything. And it's funny because I always name them. So we've cooked in the past. We've cooked Salino and Barnes. If you're from the tri-state area, they're a well-known lawyer. Salino and Barnes, injury attorneys, 800-888-8888. And they broke up, actually.
What?
Fun fact, yeah. So, yeah, we cooked Salino and Barnes at one point. I think we cooked up, I don't remember, but last night we cooked the Bella Twins.
wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
JD raised his hand and the whole screen shifted.
I know. Sorry, my fault. So you
Yes.
mean to tell me these are actual dishes that are named these?
No. I just named the lobsters before I killed them
Oh.
for well-known duos. So last night we cooked up Brie and Nikki.
Wow.
Oh.
I would kind of feel worse naming them and then boiling them.
Yeah, it's kind of a sick. Then I come down to the dungeon,
Yeah, we're Miss Piggy's head and Funzo.
Yeah,
And I'm the one that can't get dates.
Well, I mean, Lindsay she can't. I mean, Elle can't leave. So this, believe it or not, is a vintage. It's a puppet, but it's full of
There's
like,
a whole Miss Piggy there.
dust and. This is a 1987 Fisher Price Miss Piggy. I don't know how much they go for now, but she's in pretty terrible shape.
Same.
But yeah, she's covered in dust, which now is all over my
Same.
pants. And yeah, that's her in all her glory.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see the rest of Miss Piggy has returned.
You said that you think that fetches a pretty penny?
I don't think it does actually. I feel like I looked it up and it doesn't. I think it like in the box, perfect condition, yes. It just has to be clean. I mean, it's not in bad condition. It's just a rip in the little dress and it's just dusty and old. But other than that,
same. I actually found 2 things recently that might fetch a pretty penny. Do you guys want to see them?
oh yeah.
Sure.
Well, I have like the Game Boy case. I have all kinds of stuff.
Oh, you have
I have an
Like
original
that.
Game Boy case
So-
with a copy of Bart.
It's
Bart
funny.
Simpson something. I don't know.
The stuff I was about to show were Game Boy cartridges.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's almost like we talked
Plan
about
this?
this before.
It's almost like we came in with at least a little bit of a plan.
We actually had some semblance of a plan. All right, so you want to see the first one?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we
Okay.
don't know. These reactions will be genuine, though.
Okay, yeah, I didn't show them what they were. So the first one, here you go. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Is the original Game Boy Pokemon Yellow version,
Nice.
Special
wow.
Pikachu edition. Unfortunately, I don't have the boxes for these. I just, excuse me, have the Coke Zero got me. I just have the cartridge. But this is yellow version. So if anyone is a Pokemon fan, this is Gen 1, the special game that came out because there was red, blue, and then yellow. But then the original one, the original red version,
I'm looking up prices right now.
the original Pokemon red version,
Nice.
the very first game that came out in 1996. I just gave away how old I was, kind of.
Yeah. I came to a realization yesterday. Are you ready for this? Speaking of
Yeah.
1996,
Yeah.
1996 was 30 years ago. 30. 30.
I was a freshman in high school.
It came up because I ran into somebody from the Northeast and we were talking about the blizzard of 96. And I'm like, I
Yep.
feel really old talking about back in 96. But yeah, it's back in 96 now. It's 30 years ago.
Oh,
I was 9.
I actually just realized my 20th high school reunions this year.
Yeah.
I didn't go to mine.
Mine was last year.
I'm not going to mine.
The people I want to talk to from high school are the people I talk to now.
Yeah, for the
That's
most
how
part.
I feel.
I mean, I at least have contact with anybody from high school that, like, I might want to catch up with.
Exactly. Why would I want to spend money to see people that I don't want to see?
You talked to me from high school.
I do. Yeah, exactly.
Except we weren't in the same class. You were a year older than me.
Yeah, but that's fine. We were in the same choir class.
True. And theater.
Yes, choir and theater are forever. As we see here, but yeah, it's not that it was even like people that I didn't want to see per se. It was just like it was the end of September up in New Jersey, and I had a whole bunch of traveling in October to do, and I'm like, well, I have to do that travel, so I guess I'm not doing this travel.
Well, and also to be fair to both of us, we don't live in the state that we graduated from high school anymore.
None of us do actually, because Scotty lives in New York.
Oh, did you go to high school in New Jersey too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Roxbury.
I went to Roxbury. Can I say where I went?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Nice
actually
and
didn't know
close.
that. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
We were rivals. West
Yeah, we
Marsh
were.
and
That's right. We were.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like you anymore, Scotty. We're rivals.
Listen, I hate to say it. I was way out of high school when you were in high school.
That's true. That's true.
In 96, I was a freshman. So, yeah.
Your football team would have played the football team from when my sister was there, though.
Okay.
Yep. So there's some loose connection.
Yeah. Still rivals.
Still rivals. Yeah. Roxbury was our second most hated rival after Morristown.
Yeah. See, ours was Randolph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We didn't like Randolph either, but like we really didn't like Morristown, and we didn't like y'all either. So
I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with it. The only thing I did was I went to the football games and I bought my dog to try to pick up girls.
yeah. I mean, solid strategy, especially.
I didn't
for
even cheer. I just walked around trying to pick up girls with the puppy. Didn't work.
I was on the team, and I might as well have done the same thing.
I didn't go to a single high school football game.
I was a cheerleader in pads, and it was a great deal of irony that I don't think I fully realized at the time that I wore number 12 and there are 11 players on the field.
Mm.
But really,
I was going to say, fun fact, I actually did have one of my first real kisses at a Roxbury football game.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't have any of those in high school.
Yeah.
I had my first kiss at a movie theater.
Kind of traumatized me a little bit.
Traumatized you?
Yeah, there was a lot of Mama Rock listens. Let's change the subject.
No, please.
No, I'm very intrigued.
We're done.
Mama
I'll tell
Rock,
you. I'll tell you
Mama
off
Rock,
the.
if Mama Rock knows this story, please tell us in great detail in the comments.
Mama Rock does not know this story, but it was a little forceful. Let's just leave it there. Not on my end.
Oh, you were. It's okay because speaking of low bar karaoke on New Year, I'm just standing there minding my own business. It's shortly after midnight, and there was this cougar I would estimate between 45 and 50 who literally just came up to me, grabbed my face, planted one on me like Bugs Bunny kissing Elmer Fudd, and walked away.
Quinn, how do you attract all these cougars?
Because it's I'm just a sexy boy.
You've been attracting cougars since you were in college.
Yeah,
I think he has
yeah.
like a pheromone that he gives off when he
It
sings.
must be.
Cougar
All I'm hearing though so far. Go ahead, Quinn.
That's going to be the title of this episode: is exploring the cougar pheromone.
I can't relate.
Shadow ban me for that.
All I'm getting from this conversation right now is that I'm just in third place out of 3 in terms of getting attention from females.
I mean, it's not like I really get attention from good ones.
I don't know what's more condemned, the place I was going to take my dates or my love life.
Did we ever tell the college cougering story on the show? I don't know if
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
And if we did, it was so long ago. I think we need to
tell it again.
We need to retell it.
This was the great cougering of 2009. So me and my friend Dan, y'all both know Dan.
Mhm.
He, I was Mario, he was Luigi. We did a team costume, right?
Mhm.
Dan had a girlfriend at the time, so he was set. He was good, right? So we're in Westchester, Pennsylvania, actually where his girlfriend went to school. We would go out there, just to hang out. We did the Relay for Life events out there, all that. And so we go out, and Westchester, it's a hopping place, especially on the weekends, especially Halloween weekend. So, and we had been out there the year before, so we're like, all right, let's run it back. So I was I was the black suited Spider-Man in '08. I was Mario in '09. So we're at the one bar. I don't know, which one was it? Was it Barnaby's or Kildare's? I think it might have been Barnaby's. And all of a sudden, this woman, proactive, but probably a little older than college age, comes up and just starts like grinding up on me. And so, long story short, I lost my mustache on the dance floor. I
Is
spilled
that
my
code?
rum and coke.
Is that
I,
code?
I mean, it could be. Just use your imagination. I spilled my rum and coke everywhere,
Is,
all over me, all
That's
over her.
code.
is that
As I essentially got dry humped up and down the dance floor at this bar for an hour. And me being naive and not realizing what this was, I at one point asked her name, and she just kind of turned around and covered my mouth and just kept going. And then so an hour later, flush from whatever had just happened, I go to Dan. I'm like, well, that just happened. He's like, yeah, you just got cougared. And then I put it together. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I did. And so like everybody else except Adam, but not Scotty, the Adam of wrestling, but Adam from the Mad Sugars was like, you got cougared. And Adam's like, no, this is great. Good for you, man. And like on the phone calls, on the drunk voicemails to everybody at 2 a.m. on the walk back, her age in those retellings just kept getting older and older and older. So like in reality, she was probably like 30-ish, right? Wasn't wearing a costume, right? But just a Philly shirt, and the Phillies were playing the Yankees in the World Series at the time. But like, she was probably about 30-ish, but by the time we got back to the apartment where we were crashing, her age was like 86, according to the stories. And yeah, I got to go back to Moravian and tell everybody about the great Halloween I had with the full moon. So anytime there's a full moon now, I'm like, oh no. Or oh yes, I better go out.
Yeah, honestly.
What did she look like name wise?
Well, okay, so we have a name for her. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter what she looks like name wise. But there was a little bit of moaning going on in my ear during this, and like a little bit of breathing. And so we nicknamed her Mona. And so every time, once in a while I'll text Dan and be like, you know what? I think I'm ready for the second coming of Mona tonight. And then I almost had it on New Year's this past year, and I just stood there like, okay, I'm too old for this. Like, no,
I feel
I'm not in my 20s anymore.
the second coming of Mona sounds like a straight to DVD Disney movie.
or a or a or a straight to DVD porn.
I was gonna say a different
I
kind.
I was going the wholesome route. I was
This stopped being wholesome a while ago.
um,
I'm not gonna lie, this would be a good segue porn to my stupid news. Just saying. Up to you, but
I'm scared.
sorry, I'm looking for a way. I'm looking for a way out.
I'm scared.
I'm
Let's just
so
log off.
I'm
Let's,
so scared.
let's just
totally
log
up
off
to
of
you.
Zoom.
But
Let,
you know.
Katie, let's just log off of Zoom. I'll give Scotty
Here, I'm gonna
post access.
hide. No, go ahead, tell it. I'm gonna hide.
All right, I guess I have to introduce you now. There's no turning back.
I mean, you don't have to, but I'm
No,
just
no,
saying it
no,
would
no.
be a good segue.
We're already
Here,
there.
I'm
This is
bringing my
what we
mic
used
with
to
me.
do. Okay, what JD's doing right now is what we used to do in college when somebody came by the studio that we wanted to avoid. We'd shut off all the lights and hide under the desk. There was an entire like 15 minutes of an episode where somebody came by, tried to get in the studio and join us for the episode. And my brother and I just we we shut off all the lights. We got under the desk.
The
And I just
program,
remember him going, "Is she gone? Shut the lights off."
the
Shut him off!
the program director's here.
Wait, but
Oh
you
no,
were
no, no.
recording while you were under the desk?
Huh?
You were recording while you were under the desk?
Yeah, like we pulled the mics down, we hid under the
That's
desk, we shut
great.
all the lights off until said individual went away. Which honestly, she didn't deserve it, but we were douchebags. We were in college. Anyway, speaking of making the show run off the rails even more, it's time for some stupid news with Scotty Rock.
All right. I hope you enjoy this one. I don't remember what the last one was, but you gave me high praise.
Hold on
Um,
one second. Lucky's yelling at me from outside. I gotta open up the door and let him in. Keep
okay.
going.
No, no, no. I'll wait. I'm gonna vamp. Um, Last time my stupid news was really good. I don't remember what it was, but I remember I got praise for what it was, and I think this is pretty damn good. So I'm hoping I could keep my streak going like the Undertaker before he lost to Brock Lesnar. So I actually found this article at the end of January. It was that long ago. I saw it and I was like, I have to hold on to this. JD, you're gonna want to hear this.
I can hear. I'm just scared.
Okay. Man arrested after engaging in sexual performance
Oh hell no, no.
with vacuum cleaner at resort.
Oh god, no. I'm going far away.
Are we ready? And
No.
surprise, surprise, this is out of Kissimmee, Florida. Florida,
Another Florida story.
America's, I don't know. A man was arrested after he allegedly, this is all allegedly, by the way. A man was arrested after he allegedly engaged in a sexual performance with a vacuum cleaner while at a resort. According to a statement issued by the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, 51-year-old Kevin Dale Westerhold of Oviedo, Florida, was taken into custody after an alleged incident involving a vacuum cleaner. Per the statement, deputies responded to the Windsor Hills Resort in Kissimmee, Florida, on Thursday after receiving reports of a man exposing himself in front of a residence. Witnesses provided statements and a cell phone recording, why I don't know, of a partially clothed man engaging in inappropriate conduct. Documents obtained by WKMG state that witnesses provided recordings on a mobile device that allegedly showed the suspect engaging in a sexual performance with a vacuum cleaner. The suspect, later identified as Westerhold, left before deputies arrived. Further investigation revealed Westerhold and his wife are Airbnb hosts on Grassendale Street and Altamont Loop. A complaint from, January 21st, my birthday, included ring camera video of a nude male in a shared hallway. Additional statements and blink video footage from Altamont Loop residents reported similar behavior previously reported to the HOA in December. Westerhold was arrested near his residence by the police department on January 27th and booked into the Seminole County Jail charged with exposure of sexual organs. Deputies urge anyone with information or additional incidents to contact the county sheriff's office.
Hold on.
I have a photo. I have a photo of the gentleman. If you guys want to.
That's okay. That's
Hold
okay.
on.
I have a vivid enough picture.
Hey, hey, mom. Yeah, can you come pick me up? I'm scared. Yeah, come pick me
So
up, please. Thank you.
I have a few comments on this. Number one, happy birthday, Scotty Rock.
Oh
Thank,
yeah, happy
thank you.
birthday.
Yes, thank you. It was a while ago, but thank you.
Number two, so he's an Airbnb host. So
Yes.
what has he done with the vacuum cleaner at the house that other people use when they stay at the house?
Oh hell no.
Like, I don't ever use that vacuum cleaner if you're staying
He's an Airbnb host at two residents.
at two residences. So don't use the vacuum or
Yeah.
probably most other appliances in either of those places.
And
Third,
I
and this
wonder,
is
my question is it's him and his wife that are the Airbnb hosts. Is his wife like that bad that he needs to go to a vacuum?
No, you didn't need to ask that. you, you didn't need to ask that.
I have something worse, to kind of segue from my point number two. Point number three is we should all be thankful that drunk Uncle Lewis isn't here because I'll tell you why. Because
He
if
might be
drunk
in
Uncle
Florida.
Lewis, no, well, maybe it was him. Maybe he's just using a code name. But if drunk Uncle Lewis were here, he would then probably ask all of us what the weirdest household appliance that we've
Yes, yes, he
pleasured
would.
ourselves with. So let's just keep that to ourselves and move on. But I just had to throw it out there because that was honestly the first thing I thought of when he's like, if drunk Uncle Lewis was here, we'd be getting kicked off YouTube.
WWDULD. What would drunk Uncle Lewis do?
WW Dold.
Mine's blasphemous. Mine's just still WWJD,
Yes,
which is the actual one.
just
WW
desserts.
WWTQD.
What would just desserts?
What? So yeah, I like that one. I thought it was worthy of some stupid news. It's kind of
As you head
stupid
back
to
into
do
your
so.
dungeon. As you head back in your dungeon.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm moving my therapy appointment up to tomorrow.
up to after the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go weep while like Ace Ventura style in the bathroom, burn all my clothes.
Come on, it wasn't that bad, guys. I've done a lot.
all I'm getting out of that story is now I am 4 out of 4 in people that
I mean, it was a great stupid news, and that's kind of the problem. He's great. It was a great stupid news. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
it was
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It was so good that it left us relatively speechless. Like
That's how I know it's good.
yeah. So I don't know where to go from there. We didn't really have a plan. And really,
And if we had one after that story, it's gone.
yeah, like I don't
forgot
even know, like I don't even know how to follow that up, other than to say like, good job, Scotty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. See you. Grab some donuts. Bye.
Here's a seasonal question since we were talking about Halloween costumes.
Okay.
And it's Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
And this is coming out in March. What is your favorite Halloween costume that you ever worn?
Ooh.
I mean, Mario's up there. For reasons. I gotta think about that.
I'll tell you what mine is.
I think I know mine.
What's yours?
Go ahead. No, you go first. This is your
Okay.
question. You can go first.
Did you there was one year I went as Fat Thor from Avengers Endgame, like after they win and he's like all fat and out of shape and depressed. I didn't have to change much about myself, but yeah, that was
Well, the long wig. He had to have the long wig.
yeah. There was another one. Oh, I did from V for Vendetta in college.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That was when I was much thinner.
That's a good one. As an adult, this is something I'm kind of still sad about. I never went to a Halloween party as an adult. I don't think ever. So I never had the opportunity. Still to this day, like now that we have kids, we definitely aren't going to Halloween parties as adults. So I don't have an adult costume. So my pick is solely on when I was a kid. At the time, it was the worst costume anybody could dress up as because I got made fun of till the end of time. But my mom, actually, you know what?
You got a picture.
Wait.
Can't
Wait,
I
really
thought
see that well.
hold on,
I,
hold on.
I thought that
Now
was
that
a
you
So
have
my
it.
mom used to make our costumes, which I thought was awesome. My mom dressed me up. Oh, damn it.
I can't
Can't
really see
see
that.
At
it.
first glance, I
As a
thought it was
phone?
Bad Bunny as a kid.
It's a pig.
Oh,
She got a
Oh,
pink. You really, I don't
no.
even know how to show you.
I remember.
But she got a pink like sweatsuit and stuffed it full of pillows and all kinds of shit. I had a pink nose, a rubber pig nose, like ears that she made like out of a headband and felt. And it was I literally got made fun of forever. Um, but looking back, it was a great costume. So yeah, my mom used to make our costumes. Unfortunately, we didn't get those store-bought costumes. She was very crafty, which at the time I didn't like, but now I appreciate it. So yeah. And then I was going to go this year at work with one of my coworkers. We were going to dress up as the Dudley Boys,
Mm.
and I was very upset because we planned it for like weeks. And I was like, we're gonna dress up as the Dudley Boys, right? He's like, yeah, 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 we're gonna do it. I was like, okay, there's a Bubba Ray Dudley shirt on WWE Shop. It's like $50. I will never wear it again. I was like, are you sure you're gonna do this? He's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. Are you sure? He's like, yes, yes, buy it. Like, we're good. So I bought the $50 Bubba Ray Dudley shirt. And 2 days after it came, he told me, "Oh, I forgot I'm going to be in London with my wife."
How do you forget?
I don't
How do you
know, but I
forget?
still haven't let him live it down to this day. So the Bubba Ray Dudley shirt is still in the package. Never opened it. It's sealed in my room. He promised next year we would dress as the Dudley Boys, and we'll see. I was I was really pissed because I will never wear this shirt. It's not even. It's the tie dye, the red and white like camouflage,
Mhm.
like tank toppy. Like I'm never gonna wear it.
Ah, a tank top like the Barkley jersey.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So here's hoping I could dress up as Bubba Ray Dudley for Halloween next
And
year.
your best costume is then next to come, yet to come.
We'll see. We'll see. Jay,
Yeah.
if you're listening, you better come through.
Yeah, Dad.
Oh, that Jay, not JD. Okay.
Not you.
My
Yeah.
dad's name is Jay, so
Yeah. Well, that's who I
yeah.
was going to dress as the Dudleys with. Your dad.
My dad.
Yeah, we work together.
I'm gonna go fight him.
Right. You know, I'm thinking back. I'm remembering a lot of costumes, and I crushed Halloween in elementary school. I was a birthday present, and it was all homemade. And it was just this giant box that I had to try to fit on the bus with, and I wore that thing all day. That actually, when I was
That's a
back
good
up for
one.
my 20th football reunion last fall, we ran into one of the dad of one of the girls in our class, and he actually texted her like, "What should I remember about me, or what should I know about me?" And she said, "Oh, he dressed like a birthday present in kindergarten." I'm like, "Holy crap! Someone remembered that." So I
That's a
mean,
great costume.
yeah, that was memorable. I also I think it was preschool. I think it was preschool when I was 4. We did a homemade Mario costume and with full suspenders and all, and that actually slapped too. And then
It
of course
cooked.
yeah, it cooked, for 1991. And then of course I reprised Mario years later for the great Cougaring of 2009.
Yes.
Let's see.
I think you should reprise the birthday present. Then they can unwrap you.
Oh. All right, that's what I'm doing for Halloween this year. Um,
I just remembered a story too.
I was the Blue Ranger in second grade because they didn't have a Black Ranger costume, so I was a Blue Ranger. That was memorable. Let's see. The black suited Spider-Man, I liked that because I was also kind of feeling a little emo Peter Parker in the fall of 2008. I was impressed with myself for this. In 2011, I had a regular Spider-Man suit, and I actually like wore clothes over it, so I was Peter Parker, but I kind of left a couple of the buttons undone, so you could see the costume because
Mm.
it was a previous year's costume, and I'm like, all right, well, I just need to like do something quick. I'm like, ooh, this is how I'm going to change it up. So I had like a black shirt over it, and yeah, just a couple of the buttons undone, and you could see the Spider-Man costume. The last man, oh. I was Zack Ryder in 2012, and I made an internet championship out of construction paper like we used to do in LVPW. And
Woo
then,
woo woo.
but I have to say, my most renowned costume was when a group of coworkers and I at PBS in 2015 dressed as the Hungry Hungry Hippos. Um, we
Huh.
had we had like the pearls on the like these big exaggerated foam white balls on the necklaces, and I was orange, and I won two prizes for that in the same day. First one at work during our little potluck mixer for Halloween. And then I went down to it was Drexel because that's when Gem, as she's known in Quinn Spinn lore, that's where she was, going to grad school at the time. They had something, and I ended up winning like third place in that costume contest. So,
Nice.
yeah, I've when I've done Halloween, which I haven't in a long time because I just am always working. But when I've done Halloween, I've cooked. I've cooked. I don't mess around. Like, check out these fits.
I think it's great that we're talking about Halloween.
Yeah, on a week before St. Patrick's Day and
Yeah.
the day before my birthday, on the Valentine's Day episode of the Quinn Spinn.
Brilliant, brilliant, JD.
Hey,
It's great. It's perfect.
Yeah,
it's never
It
too
really
early
is.
to it's never too early to plan.
yeah.
That's right.
Now I know that
That's
I'm
right.
going to be a present that the Cougars will unwrap on Halloween this
Yep.
year.
You absolutely should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Bows and paper.
Oh, a
I don't like
strategically placed pose.
I don't like that.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Anyway, JD, you said you had a story before I kept going on my diatribe
Oh,
about my
you're
fits.
fine.
Yeah.
I remembered my quick and dirty fastest Halloween costume I ever made. It was my freshman year of high school, not high school, freshman year of college, and they were having a Halloween party in the student center, and it was $5 to get in unless you had a Halloween costume. So all my friends were gonna go, and they were all dressed up, and I'm like, well, damn, I don't have a costume. So I was thinking, and if you saw the virtual background, I just threw up. You might get spoiled as to who it is, um, but I was like, okay, I've got like some clothes. Everyone has clothes, right? You have clothes. Do you wear clothes?
Mm.
Sometimes.
Okay, yeah. So, does anybody remember the hip hop group Crisscross?
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I missed the bus.
They were
Yeah.
wiggity wiggity whacked.
So
Yes.
they wore their clothes backwards.
Yes.
So I just decided, oh shit, my hands too far. Shit, okay, that's not gonna work. So I just decided to wear my clothes backwards. I wore a hat backwards, wore like my baggiest shirt, baggiest pants I could have, and just wore them all backwards. And I walked up into the student center. I hate the way I look right now. I'm getting rid of this background. I walked into the student center with my friends, and the resident director who lived in our building, she knew me decently well. She's like $5, and I said, "Oh, I have a costume." She looked at me like, "What?" She's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm in Crisscross." And she like looks me up and down, and she's like, "Oh, that's sick!" She's like, "Go in, go on in, go on in." And then
That's great.
I had the DJ play a Crisscross song in there.
Was it I
Nice.
missed the bus?
No, I think it was
Jump.
yeah, it was just Jump.
Yeah,
Do you know
because I
one of
missed the
them
bus.
died?
Yeah, I did know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Well,
Real quick, speaking of not to
Way to bring it
segue
down.
into
Way
not
to
to
bring it down.
segue into death, but like, can we just give a quick because we saw Three Doors Down?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
oh,
The news that Brad Arnold passed after a very brief and courageous battle with cancer came through a couple weeks before we recorded this. And man, like we just Scotty and I, saw them open for Creed in Hershey like August of 2024, so not that long ago. And like
yeah.
you
Mm.
would have never known. You know what I mean? Like
No.
year and a half later, less than a year and a half
He wasn't
later.
sick then, though.
No, well, at least not that he knew, because
Right, right.
he had announced the diagnosis this past May, so even less than a year ago
Yeah,
from now.
yeah.
And he, it was discovered at stage four, and it had spread. And yeah, I mean, look, I mean, we all know some of those songs, right? And those first couple records, definitely had a lot of important songs for me. I
Me too.
remember one point during freshman football, probably about a month in, it's kind of like struggling to acclimate, to what that all was. And I remember one of my teammate Jake Field, he took me out in the hall to help me get my head right a little bit. And I remember that song was playing from inside the weight room, and I remember that being a really pivotal moment in that.
Kryptonite?
No, no, be like that.
Oh, be
Um,
like that. I didn't hear you say that.
and like at a time where I'm struggling to really find my place in this new environment. Like that's the song that's playing as one of my teammates is trying to help me, get focused up and get my head right. And it just kind of clicked. Something for me clicked in that moment. And I remember that year got better, from there. And freshman football became much more enjoyable, at least until I smacked my knee into a dude in game one and it blew up 3 times its normal size and I was out for like 4 games. But, even then, like it was, one of those moments that you kind of remember that kind of defines the early part of a journey where it's like, where do I fit in all this? And that song really spoke to me. And, of course, Kryptonite, Away from the Sun, When I'm Gone, that was a big one when the whole, cancer thing happened for me. Um, yeah, like some really important songs for me on those first couple of records. And yeah, that news kind of messed me up that day, not gonna lie. And I sang Kryptonite at Low Bar that night. Like I led with it. I'm like, no, it's you got to do it. So yeah, yeah, definitely horrible news, and of course our thoughts go out to Brad's family, bandmates, everybody in this music industry who knew him.
Yeah.
Had nothing but good things to say. Um, Nothing but good things to say. So big loss, and definitely, for us aging millennials, kind of jarring. It's starting to happen to,
Oh, it's him and then I know we talked before, but James Vanderbeek, like
Mm.
it's one thing. I don't know. I feel like the celebrity deaths recently have been like, whoa, like Catherine O'Hara and I don't know, but then like people our age, it's just well, my age. Sorry, you youngins.
well, we're not far
But no,
off. I
our
mean,
generation, I mean it's it's a little scary, you know? Like take care of yourself because
yeah.
you never know.
I mean, as of release date of this episode, I'm turning 39 tomorrow. And life expectancy in the US is 78, so I officially hit halftime tomorrow. So, Lord willing. And no, it's like,
Yes, we're gonna get midlife crisis Quinn next show.
oh, you're already there, man, let me tell you. Um, and it's one of those things where, as you get older and as like these things start happening, more and more, like you really, realize that time's short, you
Yeah.
know, time is short. And like even thinking about, you know, a lot of the a lot of the artists, a lot of the bands that I've listened to all my life, or for a vast majority of it, like New Kids on the Block, those guys are all in their 50s and they're healthy. They're out in Vegas doing their residency this year.
Yeah.
Oh, and they can still go like they're in their 20s,
What did you say? 96 was 30 years ago. It's
96 was 30 years ago. I
yeah.
mean, John Bon Jovi just turned what, 64? They're going out on the road, and his voice is in good enough shape to do that. Our Lady Peace, those guys are in the 40s and 50s. They're coming here on the 18th. I'm coming back early from South by Southwest for that show because they never do headline shows in Nashville. Yes, thank you, Scotty. They never do headline shows in Nashville, and who knows if they will again. Like we got to realize, like this is like we're all getting older. Even the dirty heads are in their 40s. Like, yes, yes, I see my derpy face and my 15 extra pounds, uh, and my bad haircut. Thank you for all of that. Thank you for all of that. So hopefully I'll get a better photo on March 18th, when they come to town. And I'm not going to show Rain that one. Um, So
I think you should have him sign it. I think you should blow it up 8 by 10 glossy and have him sign
8 by 10 gloss. How pixelated would that be? How low res compared
it.
to
It's
these?
already pixelated in low res.
Yeah, because it was taken on my like decrepit first smartphone
Yeah.
that with like probably a 2 megapixel camera back in the great year of 2014. Um, well, yeah. So moral of the story is don't wait to do the things you want to do, because none of this is guaranteed to any of us.
Yep.
And, I think there are unfortunately more stark reminders of that as you get older.
Yeah. I actually read an article recently which kind of goes not hand in hand with like the health part, but it was about why time seems to fly more as you get older. And it was because your brain takes more time to process first time experiences. So the first time something happens, your brain takes a little bit longer to process it. And the more that you do things and the more, things happen, your brain's used to it. So it just, real time, that's lovely. Real time, it seems to go faster. So the point of the article was do more first time things, have more experiences, first time experiences, have bucket lists, so you can actually your brain can process them, and it does take a little bit longer for that to happen when you have first time experiences. Very interesting.
Go out and smooch the cougars. Life is too short not to.
Yeah. Smooch the Cougars. Maybe that should be the title.
No, it definitely
Life's too
shouldn't.
short. Smooch the Cougars. No. All right.
You
What
know
did we
what?
say the title was going to be?
Something about the cougar pheromone, but you know
Oh, the
what? I'm
right.
warming up to this idea. Life's too short, smooch the cougars.
I mean, that should just be a bumper sticker.
That's it. Why are we not selling those bumper stickers? Is the real question, Scotty.
And
You
the
know
Quinn
what?
Spinn logo can be the
Uh,
O's in Smooch.
Yes, as a matter of
that
fact, there was a line of shirts that I produced, which are still on the UMC shop, featuring concepts discussed on the show, and maybe that can be one.
Mm,
Instead of self-worth, self-care, self-love, it's life's too short, smooch the cougars. That's just where we are here in 2026. We've
listen,
evolved since 2022, or
yeah,
devolved.
it's the year of the Cougar.
one of those shirts doesn't happen to be Mickey Mouse beating me up. One of our crazy
Mickey
pandemic
Mouse is
episodes.
public domain now, so technically we can do that and not
Really?
get sued.
Oh, all right. I
Ooh.
was gonna say I don't want them to come for me too, but
Yeah,
How
no, I'm pretty
that's
sure Mickey Mouse is public domain now.
that's wild to me that Mickey Mouse is public domain now.
That's how old we are. Mickey Mouse is public domain.
Well, did any
and
of
Winnie
you
the Pooh.
yeah,
Yes,
did any of you
yes.
watch that Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
No.
Okay, well,
There's
good
also
call.
a Steamboat Willie one. They're making a bunch of them.
I
Yeah.
don't think I
I don't know if I
want
want
to,
to.
but
I don't think I want
go
to
ahead.
watch any of those movies.
Yeah, I don't think I want to. I feel like we talked about that on the show when it
Yeah,
first
I
the
feel like we did too.
I don't. I'm just not a horror movie fan because my life's already a horror movie.
Damn. I'm not a horror movie fan because they're either too stupid and I laugh at them, or they're too real and I don't like them.
Mm.
Like for that reason.
They're all too real to me. I'm just
Like
a scare. I'm just a scaredy cat.
The original 1928 version of Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie became public domain January 1st, 2024.
Oh,
So
okay.
the original Steamboat Willie can beat the crap out of you on a shirt and we cannot get sued.
I can't wait.
This is enticing because I can just whip something up and just put it on
But it
printify.
has to be the 1928 black and white non-speaking rat light version of Mickey from Steamboat Willie.
Okay, okay, I can do that. I
All
can do
right.
Yeah,
that.
I didn't think actual factual Mickey Mouse was public domain.
That's
Disney would
crazy though.
Disney
Like,
would never let that happen.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a shirt, and it's just gonna be
It's
Steamboat
Mickey.
Willie Mickey versus JD, and it's just gonna be like facing each other like Mortal Kombat style,
mm,
and yeah, everyone can draw
like
their
a
own.
like a video game loading screen.
Yes.
Like this versus yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Perfect.
Here's the thing though. How many people have stuck around for 6 years to even remember that episode?
Doesn't matter. I'm buying it.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, look, we were the #1 podcast for 17 people on Spotify
That's
last week.
right.
Really?
And this was in a down year where we only released 22 episodes and only like a couple of these. So people still listen to this crap whenever we do it. So I mean, let's just keep doing it.
Honestly, God bless you.
God bless you.
God
Yeah.
bless you.
Our Lady Queen of Victory. Pray for you. Uh, pray for you because they're the ones listening to us
Pray
do this.
for you.
We will keep you in our hashtag thoughts and prayers.
T's and P's.
T's and P. Ooh, I'm using that from now on.
You never heard of that phrase?
No,
T's
no
and P's?
T's and P's.
T's and P's?
Never heard of
No.
that. I've heard
Like
of
it.
S and G's.
Hmm.
Shits and giggles.
I've heard that when Daddy wants to please me, he's only got to cheese me.
Mom, where are you? I thought you were picking me up.
Well, on that note, I think this has been a very lively and eventful show, don't you?
I
It
agree.
usually is.
Yeah.
We
So
we somehow find a way to pull it out.
I can get Miss Piggy back, guys.
Let's do it.
pull it out.
No, she's in the case.
Oh, I was
She's
ready.
back.
I was ready to go.
She's next to Kermit.
She's back in her refrigerated case. Where you keep her-
Yeah, she really is next to Kermit. Let me show you the Kermit real quick, because that's also a 1987 vintage.
As old as me, 1987.
That's a year older than me.
Yeah. Yeah. These puppets were puppeting before you were
This is
born.
a little less creepy.
I mean, depending on your.
I sounded like I don't know if anyone heard the noise I just made.
He's got
Okay,
Velcro on his hands, so he could stick onto things.
Oh, I was gonna say, so he could stick what? Where? Oh, looks like he's humping that water bottle of yours.
Yay!
Kermit the Frog.
So
Why-
I am
why is he
I don't know
making
if you
this-
guys know this about me. I'm a giant Jim Henson fan. He's my idol.
We know.
I have Jim Henson stuff all over. I actually bought tickets. I'm very excited. On the 28th, a couple weeks, they are opening the Jim Henson workshop in the city in Queens
Oh,
for 4 Saturdays. It's like 4 Saturdays. Not cheap. It's an 80-minute tour, but they actually open up the workshops to the public for the first time. It's completely sold out. I bought the tickets as soon as I saw it. I'm so excited. I might cry. Like, I'm that excited.
sounds awesome.
It's going to be really cool. So I'm excited to tell you guys about it next time. I'm very, very stoked.
Even though as of release date, it already happened.
It already happened. It was amazing. I cried. But
Well,
I
you'll
don't
cry all over again when you tell us about it on the next.
exactly. I don't remember what happened because I was crying so much. So
It's got to come back to you.
it's going to come back
Also-
to me soon.
Speaking of places that we need to go or are going to, y'all remember where I need to go? And I just haven't managed to get there yet.
Sheets.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sorry, dear listeners, that I haven't been to
Yes.
Sheets yet. What am I supposed to get? I can't even remember.
No,
what I'm
you
supposed to
should
get
know. Mozzarella sticks with the Old Bay seasoning.
There. There we go.
Dipped in a teriyaki sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Dipped
Dipped
in
in teriyaki sauce on the
Yes.
side. A little cup of teriyaki.
Look,
Look, neither one of us can get to Sheets regularly. You're our only hope.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking recently, I told you guys, I was thinking recently, like, where can I was like craving it. I was like a pregnant woman. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night craving those mozzarella sticks. And I was like, can I go somewhere? Like, there's a Quick Check, there's a couple Wawas, but like, I don't think, even if I tried, I don't think it was an experience. Like, I don't think I'll be able to do it anywhere else.
I have
Or
an
a
idea.
moment, as you called
A
it.
moment. That's what I called it. A moment. It was
I
a
have
moment.
an idea. I
Go
have an
ahead.
idea.
Yeah.
Next episode. Why don't
Live from Sheets.
No, honestly, that's more ambitious than what I was thinking. But instead of me retroactively talking about my experience, why don't I do a live tasting during the podcast? Because then I'm priced into actually going and picking it up before we record the episode, and then I do a live tasting.
Yeah, you know what? I like this. Now,
If I was confident that we'd remember, it'd be great. But
oh no, we'll remember. I won't forget that detail. I will say, in the process of bringing them home and waiting for us to actually start recording, they might be a little cold by the time we actually get.
I have
them
a
in.
microwave.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
I guess.
probably how they were warmed up.
I don't live
In
in
all
fact.
reality.
Yeah. Honestly, in worst case, I have an air fryer too.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
that
go.
might be better.
I have an
All
air
right,
fryer. I have an
all right.
oven.
I
So
like
you,
it. I like it.
I don't live in
so what you need to
squalor.
do, what you need to do is have the air fryer ominously hanging out on the desk there behind you, and then when it comes time, put it on, and then we'll like be waiting anxiously for it to.
Yeah. You
Here,
start the air fryer at the hey now,
well, here's the
and they'll be
thing.
ready. They'll be ready by stupid news.
The air fryer is really loud. So
It's
like,
okay.
is it?
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. That
I mean,
might with our,
I can go get it right now. I'll turn it on. You can see how loud it is, or
with
hear
our
how loud it
feeble,
is.
yeah, with our feeble Zoom audio, that might actually interfere with a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
still think you should do the episode live at Sheets.
If I could, well, Zoom does have a iOS app, but like, then you wouldn't get a feeling good segment
That's true.
Yes, we would.
because you definitely wouldn't.
Once that mozzarella sticks in your stomach, there you go.
I'd be feeling bad because I'm probably gonna throw it up.
No, it's
I was gonna
delicious.
say there won't be anything to feel good about when you immediately have to dash to the bathroom after that.
Not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
did we eat it once, we stopped and got it again on the way home.
I'll have to take a sheets.
As a matter of fact, I distinctly remembering on that return trip pairing that with a gigantic peanut butter milkshake.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
that's so many conflicting flavors.
We, we were we were on vacation. We were on vacation.
Yes, we did do that. That was delicious.
Oh my, you know what was also really good?
Oh.
That like Swedish candy store Asa took us to in Lancaster.
Yes. Oh,
Those
yeah.
ball balls, I like sucked those things down all the way.
Yes.
Please don't say it like that.
Sucked down those balls.
Yes. That was a cool, like, going into town was very cool. I've never been up there.
Lancaster's awesome.
Quinn, you just got a little bit closer to that vacuum cleaner guy by saying that.
I mean, maybe I'll be featured in next time Stupid News.
It's over for you. You're cooked if you end up on Stupid News.
It's curtains for
It's
you,
good.
kid.
I'm trying to remember what
You'll
the
never
name of
look in
the
this town again.
was it Sweetish Candy?
I think so. Yeah.
Sweetish, like with a
Yeah.
T?
Yeah.
Sweetish. Yeah, I think that was it, Lancaster.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Lancaster.
the sheets that I would go to is in Lancaster, Ohio.
Look at that. Different Lancaster, but
Yeah, no. It's like 25
there's-
minutes away from here.
It's meant to be.
it is at the time.
Yeah,
So-
I think this is a great idea. I think you should do it.
So,
The
in a
live-
preview of next OG Fam episode, JD will try the Old Bay Mott Sticks, dip in teriyaki sauce, and hate us both afterwards.
Yeah, I have to do this now, don't I?
And then, if you really want to get frisky, wash them down with the peanut butter milkshake with big old peanut butter cup chunks
It
in
was
it.
like this big.
Like they could never fit through any straw invented by man. That's how
No,
big.
no. I was drinking full chunks of peanut butter cup through that straw.
They're like, yeah, we're just gonna throw these like half peanut butter cups into your drink, and you're just gonna have to figure it out. No spoon, unless you want to grab one.
Do you see my 1,000-yard stare I have right now? Realizing what I've just done.
Yeah.
We did figure it out. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, suck those down too.
We did. Good times. Good times. Telling
All
you,
right.
a moment.
Yeah, it was brilliant to understand. Okay, so I've decided on my something for your ears. I'm not going to use the more tender and sentimental one after this episode. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'll save that for the next episode, and I'm going to highlight the Dirty Heads and their new single 7Cs, produced by Rome Ramirez, who you might know from Sublime with Rome, but also just Rome now. And I love the message of this song, actually. If you love somebody, don't ever let them walk alone. That's the message that we're left with. And I think it's a really beautiful and well executed return to new releases for those boys from California. And I think that means more is to come just in time for summer, just in time for the 20th edition of the Cape May Caper this August. So I'm very excited for that. So that's something for your ears. That was the Yeah, I didn't want to use the other one because it's not to say this isn't a nice song with a nice message, but that one's also very nice and sentimental.
Huh.
And after this episode where I talk about getting cougared and sucking down malt balls
We
and
had a couple sentimental moments.
Yeah,
fornicating with vacuum
the
cleaners,
restaurant I could have taken people to is condemned, so that's sentimental.
Yeah.
Is this
yeah,
the show? Is this the show? Is this still part of the show?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know what else is part of the show?
Yeah.
A reason to feel good, isn't it?
Yeah. So, do you want me to sing it? Or are you going?
You can.
If you want me to. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling good. Whoa,
Whoa, crotch shot.
Apparently, Miss Piggy makes a guest appearance in today's Feeling Good because
I feel bad. Oh.
yeah, that wasn't a feeling good noise for Miss Piggy. All right, let's reset. Let's reset because we have history in the making at the Grammy Awards. History in the making because an 8-year-old Maryland girl became the youngest Grammy winner ever with a daddy-daughter album. An 8-year-old Maryland girl and her dad have made history with an album that's the music equivalent of Sunshine. Aura V and her father, whose recording name is, wow, that's a word. I am so sorry to the father. It's spelled FYU with the 2 dots up top, TCH. They won a Grammy this month for Best Children's Music Album for their LP Harmony. The triumph makes Aura the youngest Grammy winner in the organization's history, eclipsing Blue Ivy, who won an award at 9. It's an honor to be here today, Aura said in her acceptance speech on national television. I was not expecting us to go this far. Instead, Aura and her father's musical journey has traversed a number of generations. Aura's great-grandfather played trumpet in the Army Band, and her grandfather played saxophone and even contributed his talents to the album. Her dad joined a band as a teenager, and after college worked as an arts teacher, but one day he got frustrated with the lack of educational music for his students, and that problem eventually became an inspiration for his own musical career, and the duo's videos eventually went viral. He said, I just started making stuff and putting it up on YouTube and showing it in my classes. I didn't realize there was such a need. Teachers were searching for content like that. Soon after, he became a father and started working as a musician. And then Aura began attending his shows and became bold enough to appear on stage. They first collaborated on a song when Aura was only 4 years old, a track titled I Am a Cool. Then the duo worked together on the Harmony LP with song titles like I Am Love, I Am Light, and My Daddy. And that album won the Grammy Award.
Huh. Very cool.
Brilliant to understand. What a heartwarming end to some kind of episode we had here. But
Yeah, I managed to land the plane.
you did. After we all took turns trying to crash it.
Who would have thought? Mr. Off the Rails himself
Yeah,
landed
Mr.
us
Off the
safely.
Rails.
Well, to be fair, this is a plane, so I haven't.
There's no rails.
Yeah, there's no rails on a plane.
Mr. Off the Rails was the one keeping us in check today. Like the roles have reversed.
I don't know about all that. I was on the floor calling my mother
Yeah,
because I
that's
was
true.
scared.
That's true. But usually it's like the role reversal where he'll take us off the rails and we'll be scared. But I don't know. I think this was good. It was good to mix it up. And
Yeah,
thanks for landing us safely here, JD.
yeah. I was crying in my room at 8 years old. She's winning a Grammy. How's that for feeling good?
Well, this has been the Quinn Spin. 2 ends and Quinn, 2 ends and Spin. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, or podcasts, or whatever, YouTube, and more. Also on the socials at Quinn Spin Official. Again, 2 ends and Quinn, 2 ends and Spin, as well as the Quinn Spin on Facebook, the first ever social media handle in the history of Underground Music Collective and our entire universe. Speaking of Underground Music Collective, you can go to umcworldwide.com for all things independent music, creativity, community, and more. Want to bring your attention to our Underdogs community, which you can join right now. The last chance to get early bird rates ever And you get so many things included with that, including not Kermit, get him out of here, including the music business accelerator that we're putting on with our friends from the A&R Foundation out of Austin, Texas. It's the first ever time they're doing it in Nashville, and they're doing it with us. And I see him, Scotty. Thank you. You will not throw me off. You will not throw me off this outro, damn it. So yeah, the A&R Foundation piloting that program with us here in Nashville for the first time, and you get to be a part of it if you are an underdog. Get Kermit the hell out of here right now. Trying to talk about our programs, do you understand? Do you understand? I was trying to think of another, director-ism, but
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
yeah. So what else do we have going on? Oh, right. Yes. We are going to start crowdfunding a new studio for this crazy train wreck we call a podcast and other things that are not as train wrecky. And we're going to launch that campaign in early April. And so stay tuned because this is a community effort. We're bringing creatives a space in Nashville where they can feel free to go and collaborate and create and develop their projects and new connections from a place of their own values. No hidden fees, no hidden agendas. That's Underground Music Collective, ladies and gentlemen. So we're very excited for that. Mom's Basement Studios will exist this year with your help. So make sure that once that campaign launches, you donate if you're able, you share it with your networks. Let's get that money raised. Let's build this thing out in Nashville. Let's have a ribbon cutting. I will surely cry that day.
I will be there.
Naughty Rock will be there. Let's have a big old family reunion here. We'll perform Can't Hold Us, and perhaps something from the Trock show that we did. Maybe not. Maybe we'll forget that ever
We'll
happened.
talk. Let's talk.
Yeah. R.I.P. Trock. Anyway, and if you want to follow me at Gerard Longo 12 for pretty much updates on all those things, and that cat you saw licking himself back here. And the occasional, thirst trap season's just about here, so you'll probably see a fitness thirst trap or two make their way to the feed. Cougar bait,
Yeah.
Where can we find you, gents?
And I was going to say, ladies, look out for a birthday present near you.
Yeah. October's on its way.
You could find me on Instagram, on, I hate calling it X, but X, at ScottyRock77. Yeah.
And I'm on the dark web. Try to find me.
On that note, Rebel Nines. Rebel Nine's all I become. Gonna take us out like it brought us in. Grab some muffins on your way out and do yourself a favor and stay there.
See you later.